Okay, we're getting started. Cool, cool, cool. All right, what I'm doing is putting together this training. Well, not even training. Letting people know how working with me works because there is some confusion. Got a letter today, an email today, and the guy was just like, hey, it only takes, get on the phone with me, it only take 5 or 10 minutes. And it never takes 5 or 10 minutes. Plus, there's so much stuff that's going on. If you want to work with me one on one, where I'm going through your business, I'm doing certain things, that's a process. It's going to take time, it's going to take a lot of conversation. And if you want that at some point in the future, what I would like for you to do is go below this video and get on the wait list. Typically, I work in 3 month, 6 month, 8 month, and 12 month cycles. Now, what happens? Let's talk about you working with me, and it's day one. What's the first thing that's going to happen? We're going to have a conversation. We're probably going to have 2 to 4 of these type of conversations because my job as your consultant is to protect you, and sometimes that's protecting you from yourself because many people want to make money online, but that's a process. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes attention, and it's not as quick as how many as people want it to be. This YouTube channel, I started August 6, 2009. In 2011, because I found the book when we moved, I had 1,300 subscribers after almost 2 years. 1,300 after almost 2 years. And the niche was just different, but I was making money. I had to plan out a process, but I just say that to you, that for you to come online and immediately start making livable income. And let's just talk about money. I could give you something where you could take a course, go through Hustler's Life Skills, and you could be making money tonight. But is that enough money to live on? And I think that's where most people want to be. They want enough money to live on. And that question isn't that. It's assumed, or people are looking for unrealistic expectations. Like right now, we have the business of real estate. I'll do a separate video for that because what I'm doing is segmenting people for their interests. Storage auctions, real estate, and other things are very similar in the regard that it takes a lot of work to find that special jewel. And many people are just not they're just not prepared for the level of work that it's going to take to find that jewel. So if it doesn't happen really quickly, it's a scam, or the person didn't know what they were talking about. When the reality is, very few things happen quickly. And what I'm doing is I'm vetting my future clients who come through this process by giving you the expectation of what's going to happen. We could work together for 3 months, for 6 months, and we'll make progress, and you'll see results. But many people are looking to go from where they are to where they want to be in 3 months, 4 months. And I'm just going to be very unvarnished with you. Unless you have a really unusual circumstance, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I mean, once again, this channel, August 6, 2009, and for 3 months of full-time work, I had no job. I had no obligations. I had money in the bank. My car was paid off. 3 months, almost 4 months of full-time work before I made a dime. And I say that to you because so many folks are drunk on, I got to get these immediate results because I have these immediate needs. And for those of you who are in that situation, I say get a job. Get a job, get 2, get 3, balance out, get your lifestyle, get your bills together, and then work on your hustle, your business on the side, because most people don't have the situation where they can work 100% on their business and do nothing else. Most folks are just not in that position. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty. We're going to have those 3 to 4 conversations about you and what you want. And I'm going to get deep with you because I've been consulting people since 2010, and I just kind of fell into it. It was a byproduct of the storage auction stuff. And I've learned that many people, they ask those questions like, what do you really want? And that's why I like working with business owners, because they've gotten through that rough patch in the beginning and the start. And many people who are new don't know what they're getting into. Not to say that they can't be successful, but they're just really, really not happening. And we got some people in here. Brandon, what's up? Jason, the realtor. Yep, they want microwave success, not happening on a good day. I mean, it really isn't. It really isn't. And when I sit down with people, I'm probably lose business, and I think that's a good way when I tell them the truth, because I don't want to work with somebody who is thinking that they're going to be a millionaire in the next 6 months. I know there are books out there that's like from 0 to 100,000 in 6 months, 0 to $1 million in 6 months. It happens. I'm not going to say it doesn't, but that's not the norm. It's not even close to the norm. And so many people are drinking that Kool-Aid to the point that when you give them water, that they're like, I don't want, that's just nasty. I want this Kool-Aid. Kind of like that scene in The Matrix where the guy was saying, I know this isn't steak, but I like it. And that's what's going on. So we had those 3 conversations about you, what you want. And I'm going to ask you stuff because, see, if you've ever played, the House of Cards where you stack one card on another, or you played, what's that thing, Rubik's Cube, you know that this move you make over here impacts this thing over here. And that's the same thing with setting up your business. So I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. We're going to get that. Because I've learned that by doing that, I get better outcomes for the client. And it's just a smoother process. So we'll do that. Then we're going to start implementing, which means you're going to get things that you have to do. Tasks that you will have to complete. Timelines that you'll have to complete them. Now, this is the thing that happens a lot. Someone will get into it, and then they have life. It's like, well, hey, I remember someone who I didn't think was going to make it, because I really thought it was going to be a bad situation, because we were 2 months in, and 80% of the tasks were not done. And I was like, look, you want to keep going on, because what's going to happen is they're going to start blaming me because they can't get it done. And he said, nope, I'm going to keep going because I understand it's me that's not getting this stuff done. So he went ahead, another 2 months went by, and he got 60% of the stuff done. And he didn't realize that, like, when you're doing when you're doing the business remodel, you have a business, but you don't have a referral plan in place. You have a business, you don't have a customer service plan or a customer relationship management plan in place. For you to instill and put that stuff in your business when you never had it, it is hard. It's really, really hard. And with that, I've just got to really talk to people a certain way, because typically it's going to take 3 months to see the kind of results that make you happy. It's like losing weight. You go for a run today, and you may run for weeks before you see results. But if you don't run today, you can't see those results a few weeks down the road. So that's how it works. And just to kind of give some people some clarity on it, what this stuff is. Who is this for? This is for typically the business owner that has something up and running, and I'm working on boot camps and workshops for people who are not there. So that's a big way of helping people and being realistic and giving you stuff that you need. Now, if you're not on the wait list, which is below the video, go ahead, get on that wait list, and because later on tonight or tomorrow something's coming out, and you got to be on the wait list. So I'm going to send something out. This will not be a long-term deal. This will be for people who've kind of been waiting on some stuff. And today is the 19th of July, so I'm going to look at my calendar for what's happening in August, and then we can talk about that. But if you want to work with me one-on-one, for real, none of this, hey, I just want to ask a few questions and, nothing. Because I don't want to do that. I want you to be successful, and being successful is a process. Just is. It's just a process. And a lot of people are not fully understanding how this works. So, if you want to work with me, go below the video, get on the wait list, and the only time that you're going to get an email from that list is when I have an opening or something special is going on with working with me. So with that, thanks for coming out, and you folks have a good day. And my microphone said, I don't want to work no more. I almost caught that. Well, all right. I'll see you guys later.